finals day. Sign and Abel, the two-time defending champion and #1 seed this year, didn't make the trip to Lucknow, withdrew before the tournament began. Well, as you can see, Sato has come through, well, very comfortably against Kusuma Stuti of Indonesia. And then yesterday against the 2011 beaten finalist here, Porntik Baranaprasert. On the other hand, Sung Ji-hyun, well, she's come through all of her matches, 2 straight games, the semi-final against Jindapol of Thailand. So 2 Thailand players in the semi-final of the women's singles, and that's indicative, I think, of the talent of Thailand youngsters in the women's singles discipline. So Sung Ji-hyun, the #2 seed, well, she's won 7 Grand Prix gold titles already. She was a semi-finalist last week at the Malaysian Grand Prix gold, lost out to PV Sindhu, who went on to win the title, of course. So the left-handed #5 seed, Sayaka Sato of Japan. Well, a 4th Grand Prix gold final for her today. She's won 1 title. That was the Korean Grand Prix gold in Jeonju at the end of last year. Sung Ji-hyun of Korea, the #2 seed, and a player who has been so highly ranked, up to #3 in October last year.
Sayaka Sato, Japan.
World Championship bronze medalist from last year, Sung Ji-hyun. So the first duty of the umpire, the toss of the coin. Rajendra Rai of India. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Sung Ji-hyun, I think, has won the toss, and she's chosen to start this near side of the court. So the #5 seed, left-handed Sayaka Sato, born in Miyagi in Japan. 24 years of age, suffered a horrendous injury during the last Olympic Games. Great to see her back in such good form. She's down 1 place in the world ranking this week, down from a career high 14 down to 15. Spent a total of 9 weeks at #14 in the world, dating back first spell in November 2011. So all of her matches in 2 straight games to get through to today's final. No seeded opposition en route to the final. But here is the #2 seed, Sung Ji-hyun, born in Seoul in South Korea. The 24-year-old has been as high as 3 weeks at #3 from the 8th of October last year, making her first appearance at this particular event. 7 Grand Prix gold titles to her name, including the German last year, where she emulated her mother having won the German Open 29 years earlier. Well, as you can see, this is the 10th meeting between the two players, and an overwhelming advantage for Hyun on the previous 9, having won 8 of them. In fact, she won the last 2. The last time they met was last week in the quarter-final stage, and Hyun won in 2 straight games, 21-12, 21-9. So there, the Japanese coach. Well, the only players from Japan to win a title here were women's doubles pair Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi back in 2009. But it wasn't a Grand Prix Gold event then, but a men's doubles pair of Shoji Sato and Naoki Kawamae won the men's doubles here in 2011.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Sayaka Sato, Japan. And on my left, Sung Ji-hoon, Korea. Sung Ji-hoon to serve, love all, play.
So the women's singles final gets underway. Yes, and a good start by the left-hander. Gone wide. So both players, all their previous matches in 2 straight games. Sung Ji-hyun did play and dispose of another seeded player. That was in the quarter-final. She beat the number 6 seed Yui Hashimoto. So today's final, her second player from Japan, which is come up against. Oh, what great play by Sayaka Sato. Controlled aggression. Great follow-up. Yeah, when you've hit a good smash in singles, there's a real possibility that the reply will be a straight block. And therefore, if you can follow up, get to the net quickly, make the kill, it's devastating. Wow, what a great start by Sato. Oh, that is superb. Absolutely superb. Just looks a pace quicker than Sung Ji-hyun at the moment. Sayaka Sato. I do often think, though, that Sung Ji-hyun looks a little bit of a slow starter. Well, I can tell you, she's just putting on a wristband. There's her coach, Park Tae-sang. Yeah, wants her to lift the pace a bit. That's gone long. Well, the only time that Sato did beat her opponent of today was indeed last year in the very first round of the Chinese Taipei Grand Prix Gold. So that's one solitary victory in 9 meetings. Wasn't that long ago, so this is a good rally. Oh my word. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from Sato. She played 2 round-the-head shots in that rally. Look at that, that's amazing. How did she play that cross-court? Yeah, she's just outmaneuvering her opponents, Sato, at the moment. Oh, what a contrast at the moment to last week's quarter-final when they met. Well, I can tell you, the umpire has just had a word with Sung Ji-hyun, asking her not to take so long in between points. It's just wide. Well, to the mid-game interval with a 9-point advantage. Sayaka Sato, what a start she's made to this final. 11-2 scoreline, just 6 minutes played. Now there's something about downward shots. I wonder, is that what he's instructing her to do, or saying be wary of your opponent's angled shots? Well, there's a look of surprise on the face of Sung Ji-hyun. Well, for a player who's won a World Championship bronze medal and 2 Super Series titles, Sung Ji-hyun, she would have started this match as overwhelming favourite. Well, I certainly wouldn't have predicted this scoreline. Well, it's called out. Obviously, the line judge is in a better place to see than I am, but Sung Ji-hyun did raise her arm. Oh, dear me, as if to indicate that it was out. Wow, she'll need to be careful, because that could be perceived as trying to influence the line judge. It's wide, no question of that one. Oh yes, yeah. Wrong choice of shot from Sung Ji-hyun. Did she momentarily forget that her opponent is a lefty? It's gone long. Oh, certainly some Korean fans in here this afternoon. Good rally. That's a super angle, isn't it? This is an important point. Oh, yes, that's lovely. I just had the sense that if it had been 9-14, there would have been a real belief with Sung Ji-hyun. Instead of which, 7-point advantage for Sato. The court's going to need to be mopped. Chance for the players to tell now. Yeah, Japanese coach looks pretty happy with the situation at the moment. Although there's no doubt that Sung Ji-hyun has played herself into a bit of form, and even if she doesn't win this opening game, there should be a belief about the second game. No, Coach Park Tae-sang, I think, believes she can still win this opening game. Gone long. Another good rally. Look how they're using it, all four corners of the court. Pushing opponents to the back, bringing them forward, push them to the back again. Fabulous. Brilliant example of women's singles tactics. Yeah, and once again, great follow-up. Oh, that's good. Making Sung Ji-hyun move the full diagonal. Pushed her deep into the forehand corner, and then played her backhand net. And Sayaka Sato just 3 points from this opening game. Oh, great defensive shot. Well, Sung Ji-hyun raising her arm as if to indicate that she thought it was out. Line judge called it in. And the umpire, I believe, has overruled. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Well, when the umpire overrules, he's only supposed to do so when he sees that a clear error has been made. Oh, good net shot. And game points are plenty for Sayaka Sato. Oh, she got it back. And then the most fabulous net shot from Sato. What an extraordinary net exchange on game point. Look at that. How How on earth did Sung Ji-hyun play that cross-court backhand net shot? But it was equalled by Sato. Magnificent. So the opening game just shy of 20 minutes, 21-12. Well, Japanese coach, whatever he advised before the match, it was spot on. She really has used all four corners to great effect, hasn't she? Well, I wonder what's going through her mind at the moment, Sung Ji-hyun. Well, just looked shell-shocked at the beginning of that opening game. Yeah, she saw a 13-2 deficit. Overdone it. Oh my goodness, that's good retrieving. Oh, a good rally. Yeah. Well, Sung Ji-hyun is bent double, feeling the pace and the fitness of Sato. Well, she will run and run all day. Scrambling again. She doesn't just get it back, she gets it back with interest. Sato. And that retrieving capability is beginning to frustrate Sung Ji-hyun. Well, it's going to take mental discipline here from Hyun. Because if I'm right that she is feeling that frustration, no, she mustn't allow it to get to her. She's got to stick to her game plan. Well, there's no question Sato will run and run all day, but whether she can run and run all day at the same speed as she produced in the opening game, that's the question mark. Yeah, and that was the first sign to me that Sato may be feeling the pace of game number one in her legs, because she just didn't push off from the base position there. Oh my goodness, how did she play that round the head? Oh, most players, oh my goodness, contorts the back. Most players would have turned and played a backhand. Gone long. Well, are we going to see a reversal in this second game? Sato wants the shuttle changed. Hyun didn't want to, but the umpire agrees with Sato. Yeah, there's some of the Korean fans. Well, it does look a bit like a mirror image of game number one, doesn't it? Fluctuations in fortunes. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Well, that was a run of 7 straight points. Well, the way she plays the angled drop shots from the back of the court, both from round the head and, in that case, from the forehand. I mean, look how far forward of that front service line that shuttle is landing. That's an indication of how tight to the net the drop shot was. What a good rally. Oh, she's got it back. That is remarkable. Well, I said she had great retrieving ability. That is sensational. Oh, missed it. That was a big opportunity. There was a huge gap down Sung Ji Hyun's forehand side. Well, she's told not to walk around and waste time, and then she's allowed to towel down. And we're potentially just 1 point away from the mid-game interval. Yeah, I like that variation. Body smash. Yeah, knew once she had got the shuttle past Sung Ji Hyun deep into the Korean's backhand corner, knew the only possible reply was back to the net, and she was ready and waiting. Great play from Sato. And only 2 points the deficit now. Make that 1 point the deficit. 4 straight points. Good net shot. Short lift. Yep, she's back level. It's 10 all. That is brilliant. On a run of 6 straight points from 5-10 down, Sato goes to the mid-game interval with the advantage. Look at that angle. Look at the way she worked her opponent, kept Sung Ji-hyun at the back of the court before eventually bringing her forward. Now, what a remarkable turnaround. 9-3 down, 7 of the last 8 points, or even 8 of the last 9 points.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Sayaka, thank you, coach. Coach, thank you. Thank you, coach. Coach, thank you.
Well, what a difference a week makes. A week ago in the quarterfinals of the Malaysian Masters in Penang, Sung Ji-hyun won at a trot. It wasn't even a canter. 21-12, 21-9. Well, it's called goods. Sato was convinced it was long, but this time the umpire not prepared to overrule. Oh, that was out. That did look out to me, my goodness. That's clearly in. And that time she did get caught between trying to play the round the head shot and turning to play the backhand in time, and therefore she had to leave the shuttle. Well, that line call could have a drastic effect on the outcome of this match. Well, that's called in, and I think that is somehow justice, because that looked way long to me. Well, both players victims of perhaps a dubious line call. Yeah, it's very difficult to tell from that. This is a big, big point. Oh, the dive from Sato to no avail. It was a nice idea. Execution not to match. Yes, the Korean fans can sense the third game here. There's only 4 points difference. Was that a tired-looking net shot from Sato, or did she just not stay with the shot? Sometimes players so keen to get back to the base position they don't stay with the net shot and finish the actual stroke production before moving. Oh, that's lovely. Well, the commitment at the front of the court, I have to say, from Sato has been wonderful today. Forced to play the backhand. Yeah, and that's possibly why she's so desperate to play the round the head shot at backhand. Very loose indeed. And it got what it deserved. High serve is long off the back line, and that's a gift to her opponent. And that's the difference, isn't it, when she does get herself in position to play that round the head shot. Oh, that's a wonderful variation. The previous rally, around the head smash had gone across court. That time it went straight down the line. Sang Ji-hyun don't know which side to cover. It's found the line, and it's game point opportunities for Sang Ji-hyun. Well, I said earlier she has great attacking play from both corners, whether it's from deep in the forehand as that one, or whether it's round the head as we saw in a couple of the previous rallies. Oh my goodness, that's well taken. On game point down, that takes courage. Look at that angled shot first of all, and then the backhand kill. So 2 game points have been well saved, but another 2 remain for Sang Ji-hyun to level this final at 1 game apiece. Oh yes. On her 3rd game point opportunity, Sang Ji-hyun, the number 2 seed from Korea, converts, and it means that we will be treated to a 3rd and deciding game. Yep, she was waiting that time for the flat push down her forehand side and drove the shuttle across court into the open space. So it is 1 game all. We're just shy of 50 minutes in total that this match has been in progress. Yes, lots of people would like a winning racket from one of the players in today's finals. Yeah, what a very neat placard too. Well, I believe that fitness will play a big part in the outcome of this women's singles final.
Final game, love all, play.
Lots and lots of clears from Sato. Oh, that's just ridiculous. That landed way in. That landed way in, and Hyun is just spreading her arms, and it is, I believe, affecting the line calls and the line judge's decision. No, I didn't see that. No question that one landed in. Well, it's very important for Sato right now. Well, it's possibly playing on her mind, the fact that she's had a line call that she believes went against her. And I have to say I concur. And mental discipline. Can't allow her opponent to get too far in front. And that's missed. That has missed by a fraction. I've got good sight of that line. Yeah. Lovely. Well, the pace of Sato has dropped since that opening game. And that is enabling the number 2 seed, Hyun, to command the rallies a little bit more. Yeah, that's nice, and that was much needed as far as the number 5 seed is concerned. They needed to stop that run. a super angle again. Well, every time I think she's looking a little bit fatigued, Sato still digs deep and still manages to find winning shots. It was the disguise on the return of serve that did the damage. Swayed the body one way, hit the shuttle the other. Oh, this is a testing rally. Yeah, both players look both bent double. That hurt physically. Sung Ji-hyun is still bent double.
Sun, so.
Well, I think the umpire is going to give a yellow card here
to
to Sung Ji-hyun.
Misconduct.
Yeah, there's the yellow card for time wasting. Well, I think that's a little harsh right now. Both players after that rally were bent double. And Sung Ji-hyun stayed down a lot longer than her opponent. We're just 2 minutes shy of the hour mark in this women's singles final. That's long of the back line. And every rally so testing physically, mentally. Well, it was tantalisingly close to going over that drop shot from Sayaka Sato. Oh, that's a good smash. Now she desperately needs to close down this gap before the mid-game interval. If you remember, in the second game, she was 10-5 down. Went to the mid-game interval with an 11-10 lead. But not this time. 6-point advantage for Hyun as the players change ends in this third and deciding game. An hour and 2 minutes into the match, and has Hyun done enough to really wear down this left-hander from Japan.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Yeah, you can tell from her body language she's hurting physically. And then she's got to hang on to the fact that her opponent must be hurting too. Riley. Yeah. A battle of will and a battle of skill. Well, I think the umpire's giving out a stopwatch or something. Yeah, what is the problem here? Oh, is there cramp? Doctor's being called. Deputy referee David Chang from Chinese Taipei is in attendance. Yeah, she's requiring some cold spray. Well, there is a difference between fitness issues and injuries. And don't get me wrong, I'm the last one who wants to see a player give up in the final. I want to see the players continue as long as they possibly can, and if that needs a little bit of treatment, I'm all for that. But And it's open to debate whether cramp is a fitness issue or whether it's an injury problem. Oh yes, oh my goodness. Bumped into the service judge there. Well, it always bothers me when I see a player, as that net post is fairly solid too. Yeah, she played round the head shot. She was dashing the full diagonal of the court. She didn't actually bump into him. She came up just short, but that's could have been nasty. Another great rally. Yeah. Well, both these athletes are pushing the other to the absolute limit. What a great contest it is. Sato going to talk to the umpire. Oh, it's gone long. Hyun had thought it was going to be a net shot. She was coming forward. There was no way she could readjust and go to the back of the court. She was left absolutely stranded. And the shuttle was adjudged to have gone long. Oh, brilliant. Well, a little flick of the racket head there to just guide it across court. Final shot. This one here. Look, there's no backswing of the racket first. It's just get the racket in the path of the shuttle, and then with that little wrist movement, guide it across court. And I suspect this may be the decisive move. 7-point advantage. Lovely. Well, she won't stop. I said that in the very early stages. She will keep giving her best effort. Every point, every rally, full commitment. Great racket head control from Sayaka Sato. Well, I said this might come down to fitness. No, I think it will. Very important next couple of points. Well, this is now getting very, very interesting. Well, it's always been interesting, this final. But I said the next couple of points, and the 2 points since I said that have both been won by the left-handed Japanese player Sato. That's inch perfect as well. Well. 10 of the last 12 points. The squeal from Hyun as she watched the shuttle go wide of the sideline. wide. Goodness me, that was good judgment. Amazing shot. Oh, and didn't follow it up this time. Just watch the angle here on the cross-court drop. All credit to Hyun. Not only got it back, but played a nice net shot too. Well, she's beginning to shake her legs as well, Sato. I wonder if she's beginning to cramp up. An hour and 18 minutes. And there's only 2 points in it. Oh, what a net shot. Well, when you're tired, to have that sort of skill at the front of the court is amazing. Fatigue, it's the touch shots that go first. Oh, this is extraordinary. She's back level. 6 points adrift when they changed ends in the deciding game. And now it's one game or 17 or in the deciding game. Oh, what a brave smash. That found the line. Oh, yes. Well, this has surpassed expectations in my mind, this women's singles final. It's been such a battle. And it's still too difficult to call who's going to win the title. No questioning the desire of both players. Who's got the fitness, who's got the belief, and who's got the character to make it count. It's gone wide. Two points away from the title. First Korean singles player to contest a final at this event. And that includes the men's singles as well. Gone wide after all that effort. A careless error on the return of serve, and that gives two match point opportunities to Sung Ji-hyun. Rally. Short. And she's converted, and both players drop to the floor. Sung Ji-hyun and Sayaka Sato have given absolutely everything. What a match. And Sato, well, in comparison to how they played against each other last week, she was a different player. What a women's singles final. An hour and 24 minutes. And Sung Ji-hyun coming from a game deficit. She weathered the storm. And the relief as well as the elation for Sung Ji-hyun. And the desperate disappointment after such a magnificent battle for Sayaka Sato. Oh, that's the agony and the ecstasy personified with these two players. So the title to Sung Ji-hyun, 12-21, 21-18, 21-18 in the deciding game in an hour and 24 minutes. Well, this is the last rally. And once again, as had happened throughout the contest, both players moving each other to the back of the court, bringing the other forward, working the opponent. A tremendous rally, wasn't it? And both players sink to the floor. What a tremendous match.
Prize distribution ceremony for Syed International
So
Championships
the
2016.
MC just making the announcements for the prize presentation.
Please welcome the presenters and the players.
Yeah, both players can hardly walk. Well, the official match time has been rounded up to 1 hour and 25 minutes. And it was 1 hour and 25 minutes of breathtaking badminton. What a delight to watch a match like that.
Sayaka Sato, Japan. The gold medalist and Syed International Championships Women's Single Champion is Hyun, Korea.
An 8th Grand Prix gold title for Hyun. Yeah, she looks heartbroken, doesn't she? She's still gasping for air. Sayaka Sato. Well, if ever a player gave it her all, it's Sayaka Sato. Yeah, desperately trying to move so she doesn't cramp up. Oh gosh, she looks as if she's got a bit of a hacking cough too.
President, Badminton Association of India, to present the check. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Nana Foundation has sponsored the trophy for the best player. So may I request Mr. Gordon, the chairman of Nana Foundation, to present the trophy for the best player of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's congratulate the medalists of the Syed International Championship 2016.
So just 2 finals complete after 3 hours since the start of the first. Well, that just shows what wonderful badminton we've had so far. We've got women's doubles coming up next, then we'll have the men's doubles, and we'll finish with the men's singles. Of course, home players involved. So our next final is women's doubles, and it features the number 2 seeds against number 3 seeds. Afia Muskins and Selena Piek of the Netherlands up against number 2 seeds Jang Kyung-eun and Shin Sun-chan. Well, as far as the women's doubles draw was concerned, 6 seeds left in by quarterfinal stage, 6 different nations, but 3 Korean pairs at quarterfinal stage. That was whittled down to 2 because 2 of the Korean players came through to the semi-finals, but Dwala Gutta and Ashwini Ponappa in their 2nd consecutive semi-final, once again beaten at the semi-final stage. So the only European rep